I have received a request on creating another video that supports lower back as well as supporting sciatic nerve. So before we start to move and stretch, I'm choosing to approach this video in a way that connects what I know in my 16 years of massage therapy, as well as yoga, and as well as transformational life coaching. So when we infuse everything that we already know, that brings us to the precipice of our transformation and our healing. And it also gives us sharper, more divine tools to use. So if you take everything in your tool bag and you use it in whatever you're requiring, that's where you'll feel your most power. So today with sciatic and lower back support, with our sciatic nerve that runs, we have two sciatic nerves. You've got them running down the back of your body. Now, the way the nerve runs between the glute space and the bone, all your sciatic nerve is asking for is for space. When we feel throbbing or aching in sciatic nerve area, there's usually what's happening is the sciatic nerve is getting compressed and closed in on. So if we know this knowledge, we can bring space there and also expand around your nerve, and that'll give your muscles more of a suppleness, so that the suppleness in your muscles support your sciatic nerve. So everything that we're going to do today is going to support lower back and sciatic nerve. Whatever you do to your lower body will support your sciatic nerve. It's tried and true every time. Now, okay, there are many things that we can use to support our lower back and our sciatic nerve. And I'm going to teach a lot of them today. I welcome you to, when you're doing these, I welcome you to explore every single one of them. And then I also welcome you to, when you're in one and your feeling is, wow, this is amazing, I'm feeling a lot, I feel what this is doing for me, then I welcome you to use that one as your tool. We're going to have many ways to support lower back and sciatic, and certain stretches and postures are going to help us on different days. There's postures we'll do that we'll enjoy doing, and then there's postures that we're going to do that really are more of a therapeutic and won't really feel so great. And we know that not feeling so great when we're in the posture of our therapy is that not feeling so great is actually okay. That's what we're going to move through to arrive at, I'm glad that's over and done with. I've just now created more length and space and suppleness with my connective tissue, my muscles that go and support your nerves. All right, so saying all of that, I'm going to teach you a lot of postures today. The first one we're going to do is, it's a supported fold over a leg. I'm going to teach these with blocks, or we can use a chair, or you're not required to use either. When you come into, so you're remembering where your sciatic lives. So right in the middle butt cheek, wherever you're feeling that anchoring down, that pressure. Maybe you've got sensations going side of leg. Maybe you're feeling some front and back. Just everything in this visceral, well, that works, visceral vicinity is going to thrive. So if you're stretching something, it's okay that you stretch something that you're like, well, this isn't the area I'm trying to get to. It's everything's remember, say this with me. Everything in my body is connected. So whatever you do, your full body's going to receive from it. All right, we know where sciatic is. Sciatic is in the booty cheek. Little nerve runs in there. So we're going to start with our right leg first. You're on your left knee and your right foot is forward. We're going to bring this into a standing. So bring your hands down. You're going to tuck your back toes and you're going to lift your back knee. Once you do this, you're going to hop your back foot up. And you've got your right front leg is, you have a bent knee and a straighter leg, bent knee, straighter leg. Now, if coming all the way down to your hands is really difficult for you, I welcome you to use your blocks. If our blocks are going to give us that, what is that? 3-inch lift, somewhere in there. Okay, so I'm going to show different versions for this, but for now, really feel your body and really listen to what you require. So if your front leg is completely tight, hop your back foot up a little bit more. If you're still if this is comfortable, stay here. If you're really at the point of, okay, Erin, you got to show me something else because this is terrible. You're going to bring in a little chair support and it'll bring you higher. So when we get higher, we create more space, more ease. Remember, you're not here to bull rush in. You're here to drop in easily. You're here to explore easily what's available. You're not here to push or force. So with chair support, brings you really high. With that, okay, so go ahead and watch what my heart space does. With my chair here, very stable chair, I'm going to shift my hips back. That's going to start to elongate the back of my right thigh. So my right hamstring is going to elongate my right calf. I'm also going to feel my body weight start to shift forward. When you're here, it's going to give you all this space to come forward. If your left knee starts to bend excessively, that's your signal to bring your left foot back more. You can come onto a chair, you can bring your forearms onto a chair if you're feeling a little spicy. Continue to take your right hip, drawing it back and extending through deeply through the back of your right leg. If a lot of sensation comes forward for you, remember, breathe. And you can just stay here and breathe. You're welcome to stay here and breathe up to 5 minutes. If you're using the chair method, stay there. If you're using your blocks, same thing. Your right hip's drawing back, right leg's elongated as you're doing this. Soften your neck as much as you can. Your breath is going to be very molasses, so slow in and slow out. And as you're breathing, and I know you're feeling a lot, so as you're breathing, your breath, when you breathe in, you're going to feel how much you can breathe into you. Full expanse of your lungs. And then you're going to feel how much you can exhale. Stay here. If you're on your blocks, if you're on your hands, you've got finger pads here. Just relaxing through your upper body. If you desire to have a little bit more stretch, hop your back foot back a little bit more. What I love is to touch my right foot with my right hand and really press down through. Maybe I'll grab my right ankle with my right hand. I like to draw my right hip back and support myself with my left hand. Continue to breathe and stay and feel. So I'll add a little note here if I'm aware of this a lot. It's happened for me in my years of yoga learning, and then with my clients. There'll be a sort of a moment to fluff the posture. So if you're in and you're having thoughts of, oh my gosh, I've got to get out of this. Well, instead of getting out of your posture, I welcome you to bend your front knee, shift forward, maybe come on the ball of your back foot, and then move back into that deep stretch. All right, so this one you can stay in for quite a bit of time. We're going to switch out our legs, so just take your other foot forward, left foot forward, right foot back. Whatever method you're using, you've either got finger pads down, you've got your blocks helping you out here. Maybe it's your chair. And you keep staying wherever you go. I'm just going to talk to you for a sec. So whatever you're choosing, I have developed the way I practice yoga just from personal experience. If I wouldn't have experienced how tools and props helped me and how I felt about them, then I wouldn't be as powerful as I am in teaching with tools. So when you're using chair and using blocks and using whatever, you're your greatest teacher and guide. So if you're in something and your intuition says, shift this way, or put a block this way, or take another breath in, or maybe you just bring a knee down and breathe for 3 seconds and then go back in. Your intuition is from your great self. It's from the purity of you. It doesn't have all this in the way, all our thinking and thought form. So when your intuition comes in, listen to that. If you're still in your posture, breathe. It's okay for you to stay in a posture and breathe while you're hearing, because we're multitaskers. We are capable of so much while we're in stillness and breathing. We have the ability to harness energy and shift it as we will. Now, you're still in your stretch. And on this side, remember, you're drawing your left hip back. You're feeling all of your lung space as you breathe in and out. Your breath is molasses, slow, true, and deep. All right, we're going to come out of that one. So I'm just showing you all these, and you are welcome to pause video, stay in that, and just be with those little stretches. They're very simple, very simplified, direct, and to the point. All right, next one we're going to move into is, all right, so we're going to massage around your hip bone, your nerve, your sciatic nerve, and the nerves of your booty. We're going to massage around the area. The reason that massage is good is because anything that's become rock hard, lacking circulation, maybe energy is kind of stagnated in the area. It's not a 911 occasion. It's a, hey, I got issues in my booty, so I'm going to massage them out. So the way we do this is we're going to work on the left booty cheek first. You're going to bend your left knee, and then your right knee is bent. You've got your right foot in front of you. You're going to grab your right ankle, bring your ankle onto the top of your left thigh. So this looks very fancy right now. It looks like, so I'm going to show you the illusion here. Does this look like a very sophisticated yoga pose? Okay, so you're here, very relaxed, very chilled. If you're holding your ankle so that it doesn't slingshot off, that's okay. It's a tool. Use your hand as a tool. Hold that ankle. Now, if you require keep holding, then have your hand there. Support yourself. We're going to rock side to side. So I know visually you're seeing me move a certain way. You're rocking left shoulder, right hip. Left shoulder, right hip. And that's kind of the direction we're going. I call it side to side because that's what I'm doing right now. Visually, it's towards left shoulder, right hip. Okay, so when you rock, this particular moment works really well on a harder surface. So I have tiles where I'm at right now, and tiles work very well. If you're on carpet, it's a little bit more padding. So if you choose to do this particular movement in a certain part of your house with your family watching, that's okay too. Everyone can benefit from this. And so just rock side to side. If you have a question of, Erin, am I doing this right? That's not really a valid question. Just move around. Okay, so now come into stillness and look at me. Okay, look, I'm gonna lean back. When I lean back, I'm gonna take my left hand back some more. Still got a hold of my right ankle. I'm gonna rock back onto my sitting bone booty cheek. You notice my other knee came up, my left knee came up a little bit because I leaned back. And then I'm gonna roll to my left a little bit more on my butt cheek. And then I'm gonna work around my hip bone where my sciatic nerve lives and rests and plays. And I'm gonna do these little round movements. And when you come into a spot and you're aware of, okay, yeah, that is a major spot of feeling, you're just gonna slink and allow that little massage to happen. You keep moving, keep exploring. If you want to shift forward and see what's there and kind of move side to side. And if you're imagining, stay where you are. I'm just going to adjust things. Stay where you are. Keep moving. So if you're imagining that you look really weird right now, that means you're probably in the most perfect alignment right now. Weird is awesome. The weird postures are usually the therapeutic ones. Keep moving. Right now what you're doing is you're heating up your connective tissue. You're allowing your natural body weight. Who has decreed that their body weight is a natural blessing for them right now? I mean, who says that every day? So your body weight's a blessing right now. As you're moving side to side, front to back, round and round, whatever you're doing, just be with that. This pressure that you're feeling, your natural body weight, really helping the pressure massage here. You are bringing so much energy flow back into alignment, anything of stagnation. The way you're bringing energy back into flow is because you're aware, and you're aware of what you're supporting for yourself right now. Awareness will move energy. Awareness will resurrect energy back into flow. It's when we've shut down or ignored something. That's where the energy will be stagnant. Or maybe it's something we're not consciously aware of at the moment. That'll happen too. All right, we're going to move a little further from this. You've got your left booty cheek nice and warm. All right, so you're already set up in this position. You're going to keep holding on to your right ankle. We are going into double pigeon is what I call this. It's also been referred to as stacked logs. I love double pigeon as the name, so we're going to do double pigeon. Hold on to your ankle, your right ankle, and you're just going to sway side to side. Now we're not massaging the booty cheek anymore. Now we're moving into a deep stretch for our hip, for IT band, for whatever you feel like you're requiring being stretched right now. Your body's going to stretch and you're just the navigator. So you're the captain. And then your body's going to do what your body requires in its own intelligence. It's up to us to get out of the way up here. Our thinking world is not going to... Our thinking world will only carry us so far in practice and in life. So when you're feeling your way through, it's a whole lot quicker, more direct, and divine. All right, so you're moving side to side. We're moving in this way to take the edge off, to warm up, to help our nervous system. Remember when I speak about when we rock the body, it's like a baby being rocked, very nurturing for our nervous system. We can still be rocking and our nervous system be calming and at the same time have a lot of sensation going on. We can have many things up at one time. Breathe, feel, allow yourself to be in so much sensation and so much feeling. It's okay if it's a lot, because you are more than blessed with all the tools you require to move anything and shift anything in your body, in your life, in you. So just move and feel. If you cry, you freaking cry. If you cuss, you cuss. Whatever. If you laugh, you laugh. If you scream, you scream. Whatever comes up for you, I welcome you to honor it and allow it instead of making it right or wrong or bad or good. As you're rocking here, okay, we have just moved through the first barrier, so that will be the holding pattern, fascia connective tissue, whatever is existing currently in you, will have a strangling holding pattern, and we've just softened that. So we're going to move into what space you just gave yourself just by rocking. You're going to take your ankle, and you're going to bring, so this is your right ankle, you're going to take your right ankle over the top of your left knee. You're going to flex your right foot just enough to keep your ankle nice. And so you notice my ankle's not doing this. And my ankle's not sagging in. It's not pulled in. My ankle is very supported, flexing my right foot slightly, not aggressive, just enough to give it form. And so my ankle's very safe. We don't want a sagging ankle. We want to keep our energy pure moving through ankle. Once here, if your right knee is really up in your ear telling you secrets, that's okay. We can work with this. You have a supportive left hand behind you. Maybe your movement right now is to hold on to the ankle so it doesn't slingshot forward. Or maybe you don't have to hold your ankle. That's fine too. There's a lot of steps in all this because, you know, we move into this in many ways. Left hand supporting you. You're going to rock to the precipice of, oh, whoa, mama, holy moly, but Jesus. And then once you get there, you rock away from it. Rock into the fire and then fluff. Rock into the fire and then fluff. And if your rocking is just a little bit of, oh, okay, that's it right. That's still a lot. Still a lot. And if you're still just coming up to sit a little bit and going back, that's still a lot. That's okay. Wherever your truth is right now, can you love it? Yeah, can you give yourself permission to look like a complete wackadoodle sunshine right now? Or maybe you're breathing a lot because it's like you're getting all red-faced. Breathe, breathe, breathe. All right, if you're rocking and supporting with your left hand, keep doing it. If you can bring your left hand in a little bit closer, use your body weight as your tool of your rocking forward and back. Good. I welcome you to have as much patience with yourself as you require. I worked with a lot of people that had knees up to the ear and all kinds of stuff. And the greatest bridge, the greatest connective unity that I found that really benefits each person is the humor and the comedy that you can have in these postures. Yeah, it hurts. Yeah, there's a lot of truth and deep stretching, and it's okay that you giggle, cry, laugh, scream, yell, cuss, tell a story, recite a poem, whatever. As you just whatever you use as a tool, it's okay. So if you can bring your hand up more, and if you can hold on to left ankle, cancel, right ankle with your left hand. There's a lot of parts here. Right hand on top of right knee. If you can come forward, fire, 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 and then fluff, and then fire, and then fluff. We're just warm and continuing just to go deeper, deeper, connective tissue, warmer, warmer. This kid's quiet. I'm just going to attune so I can face the camera. And you just keep moving in and fluffing. It's normal to feel as if your hips are just about to spin and do all kinds of funny stuff. It's a high sensation. It's a lot of feeling that you're feeling, especially if you've got a lot of tightness going on and you've had lower back issues and sciatic issues for so long. Just be even more allowing with yourself. All right, we're going to come into 3, 4, maybe 5 breath power shifts, maybe 6, whatever intuition has in store for us. So you're going to bring your arms in front. If you're still supporting with your back arm, it's okay. Just lean forward. If you're fully committed and you're full here, you're going to breathe in. And then maybe walk your hands forward. And stay in your forward fold. If you're still lifted and you're coming forward just with one hand, it's okay too. We're going to breathe in and out very powerfully, in through nose, out through mouth for 6. Breathing in. Last one. All right. When we breathe in that way, it moves a lot of our energy. You got a top foot here. You're going to hold your foot, slide your foot forward. It's okay if you feel stuck, like you're stuck in that posture. You're really not. Just help your foot. And if you're required to slide your leg away from you, letting your hand help you do it. You're going to bring both legs at a wide settlement here. As I adjust my yoga pants for the 7,563 times, and then just rock forward and back. Maybe you're going to flex your feet, point your toes. Maybe you want to shake out your knees, let your hands move your legs. Whatever feels good, do it. There's no right or wrong. Do what feels good. Okay, we have another leg, peoples. We have another leg. We have another leg. Okay, so we're going to come over to right booty cheek earth. Bring your left foot in front. Remember that the fancy looking yoga posture that's not really real. Okay, so now we're going to bring over there. So you know you've got left ankle, top of your right thigh. Turn this direction. Now you're just going to move around. So I'm rocking towards my right shoulder and hand, and then back towards my left hip. So it's very much side to side. You looking at me visually is very confusing, I promise. So just rock towards right shoulder, right hand, and then towards your left hip. Side to side. If you close your eyes, rock side to side. It's a whole lot easier when you do it, rather than seeing someone else do it and trying to copy. All right, so once we're rocked, we start to heat up our booty cheek, glutes, where our sciatic nerve lives in the booty. You may notice a little bit of difference from one side than the other. Yeah. Okay. So when we feel achy or compressed in areas, the actual therapy for that is to create more compression. That will create the natural unwinding. So when we have a knot or a tightness in a muscle, we're going to push into that knot and tightness and hold and hold and hold, and then eventually you'll have responsive twitch. And then once the twitch, which is your muscle telling itself, oh, I'm not in danger, oh, I don't have to hold and protect anymore, oh, I can let go, and then your muscle will start to unwind and let go. Your fascia that is on top of your muscle will also start to unwind with all of this pressure and this deep heat we're doing. So you have a unified unwinding happening. When we're in that, when we're on the other side and we were there for so long, that's connective tissue and fascia. It's like the most painful parts of the body is unwinding those. And you know, it's okay, because how did it get that way? From years of body misalignments, or maybe it's trauma or events or stuff or something else. All right, so now you're gonna bring your right hand back behind you. You're gonna lean back and you're gonna start to roll around your hip bone. Remember, there's not really one way to move. Just roll around to where you feel your aha area, and then just move around that area. Notice your breathing. Always expanded breath. Keep moving around, keep rocking and rolling. All right, so from your roundy, roly, we're going to bring it into our next double pigeon. Such a beautiful name because it hurts so much. Anything with a beautiful name usually has a bit of a requirement and feeling. Yes. All right, so you already have your left ankle. Oh, I almost said hip. You have your left ankle on top of your right thigh. You got your right hand supporting you from behind. You're going to slide your ankle on top of your knee. Slight flex in your left foot. Support your ankle so it doesn't bow in. All right, you're going to rock your body weight forward and bend your back elbow if you're still working with this and you're working with some current tightness. It will always change. It will never stay the same. So keep rocking. If you're already transitioned or from when your supportive hand moves forward, you're welcome to be here. Rocking. Breathing. Lots of breathing. This shift is it's very powerful. Very powerful. That's why you feel so much. Rock, rock, hand behind. Usually in class, this is where I'm speaking jokes that have ridiculously stupid puns, but they are hilarious. Or we'll make really weird noises with each other and really laughter. Laughter is the purest transformation shifter and the quickest. Joy will pierce anything and move anything. It's such a fast pace. And it's loving, actually loving and being joyful about something. So that's why I'm humorous in these postures. Because they friggin' are painful, okay? And it's okay. It's okay that we feel. Okay, you're rocking, and just notice if it got worse or easier for you in your rocking. Either way, beautiful. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Especially if this is really new for you. New for you. One of my favorite words is terribly awesome. When we're in these deep postures of body resurrection and transformation. Terribly awesome yoga postures. Keep rocking. Keep rocking. All right, you can keep doing what you're doing if you choose to go even a little deeper. You have your upright. Remember, you can always hold your leg, top leg. All right. You can move forward more, bowing forward. You're welcome to make stuff up. Just go with it. It's called creativity. Makeup, that's cool. Whatever helps support you. All right, we're going in for some powerful breathing of 6. All right, if you got your supportive hand, your hand's up close to you as much as you can get it. You can have a forearm into your knee. You can have this arm reaching forward for help. And it's actually you helping yourself. So you're going to reach forward. Maybe you're all the way arms forward. Wherever you are, first, can you love it? Can you give it to yourself and fully immerse yourself in what we're doing right now? 6 breaths. Breathe in through your nose. Out through your mouth. 5 more. So you just moved a lot of your own energy. Take your top foot, slide forward. If you require pushing your leg away to help it move, and then straightening out your leg, you got both legs. And then you can rock forward and back, or maybe just sit there and maybe you're moving your feet around, pointing, like see, maybe you've got some leg shaking going on. All right, so those are support for lower back and sciatica. Now, remember when you do anything with hips and legs, your lower back receives, because anything you unwind and stretch in your legs relaxes a pull down on your lower back. So there's not this tug of war happening with your upper body and your lower body, and your trunk and your lower back isn't the middle guys that are being like conformed. So these are beautiful to give yourself, and it's still a pretty immersive practice at that moment. I'll continue to create and post more videos on other ways to be with you in therapeutic and restoration. As always, if you choose support in a specific body thing going on, leave me a comment. I'll create videos and be with you in support of whatever you have going on, because whatever you have going on is beautiful and awesome. And it's just relearning and remembering how to support yourself in whatever that is. As usual, so you can feel free to donate on PayPal and Venmo if you choose to donate into my videos. They help me to continue to create amazing information and continue to be with you all. And I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I will see you on our next video. Much love. Bye.